Advanced Legal Research is a skills-based course. So it's a class where the students don't learn by someone standing at the front of the room and lecturing at them about how to do legal research. Instead, it's a class where they learn by doing. So we needed a classroom that would put the students back at the center of the learning. So we built this collaborative classroom to be able to do that. So what makes this classroom different than, say, a traditional law school classroom is that it has furniture that is extremely mobile, so that you can set it up any way you want. You can have students working in small groups, large groups, you can have a full class discussion, and it's just a matter of wheeling the desks and chairs around to set things up for whatever's most appropriate for the exercise that you're doing. It also has multiple screens in the room, all of which can either be run by the teacher or to which the students can connect directly with their laptops. So any work that they're doing on their laptops, any kind of legal research exercises we're doing in class, we can then easily display them straight from the students' laptops to one screen or to all the screens in the room so that everybody can see what people are working on. So what's nice about the touch screen is we often do quick demos of different databases or how to conduct different searches. And so if you think about a weather person doing a forecast on air, what makes it most effective is that they're actually demonstrating the different weather patterns right there behind them. And it's the same idea with the touch screen. Rather than kind of using a mouse and being separate from the screen and saying things like, then you click this, then you click that, you can be right in front of the screen and actually just click on it with your hand. And so it makes it a lot easier for the students to follow what you're talking about.
I remember I had to look up basically how the Patriot Act affected search warrant procedures. I just remember it took me hours and hours to find the legislative purpose of the Patriot Act and how it did affect search warrant procedures. And then after taking advanced legal research, I realized that what took me all those hours I could have done, really in a few minutes if I knew how to appropriately search the legislative history of the act. And I'm sure that now, having those skills, when I go into my clerkship after I graduate, it'll be definitely a strength in aiding the judge in conducting similar research.
During my summer working for a large law firm in Boston, I did a lot of pro bono work that had to do with getting housing, public housing for clients that were facing challenges with that because of different reasons, maybe a criminal history or something like that. And that involved navigating through a lot of administrative law, both on the Massachusetts state level and on the Boston local level. And that's something that often isn't covered in a lot of law school general classes. You get a lot of federal law and a little bit of state. And ALR really helped me be prepared in a way that a lot of my peers weren't, to get right to the answers to the questions that we had and figure out how to most efficiently navigate that process.
And the really great thing is that the research is already there, but without this class I never really would have known how to find that research. So this class allowed me to find those sources that would really make my research more efficient and honestly just better.
It also taught me a lot of real-life skills because our assignments forced us to think like real associates, whether we were writing memos for partners or letters to clients, or even doing group presentations to present what research we had done the week before. It had taught me to walk the fine line between doing thorough research but being cost-effective, knowing how to start when I didn't know where to start, and most importantly, knowing when I needed to get help with my research. These are all lessons students can take with them as they start their new careers.
I think the law school does a great job of teaching you how to think like a lawyer and teaching you about different areas of law in general, but advanced legal research I think does a really good job of teaching you the practical skills of how to approach different legal problems that you'll get on a day-to-day basis as a lawyer.